today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Nashville. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Now 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now Cousins. That's to the tight end, Wiley. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, Cousins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And here's a give to Spears. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Out of the gun, Cousins. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. The Titans at 6 and 10 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Full run show Fatukasi. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hand off to Spears. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Cousins. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on third down, in particular not letting third and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on first and second down as well to get to third and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, first and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
Here's Spears on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. Edwards is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Now for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Motion man left is Kirk. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. ETN once more. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it'll be 4th down. It's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league. It's number 32. What changes might they make?
And this is where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
On third down, Cousins. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
The throw over the middle taken in. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
This is 2nd and 8.
Cousins.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Again, it's Cousins.
Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Cousins.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second down, Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. To throw is Cousins. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Tajay Spears.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is They had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Now Lawrence on first down. Complete to Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Yeah, this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that one makes it 14 to 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cousins. And he
He's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Cousins on first down. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing is Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cousins now. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tajay Spears
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. From midfield now, Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Danico Autry in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 4. Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
3rd and 2. The Spears with another carry.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Shreds the tackle.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. Able to hook up here with Ridley.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway in Foxborough. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down and 4. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jermaine Johnson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3rd and 20. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
They're going to look to throw.
Got Stevenson again. Back-to-back plays.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams. The Patriots come into this one looking for a 12th win on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll look to set up his blockers. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
And the Jets will take over. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll find Hall.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
On the draw, it's Hall.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. He'll look to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, He doesn't drop many of those, but third down coming up. Running left is Stevenson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last two possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Now, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back to throw here. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw again. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they're on the losing end of things here. Well, what do they need to do if they're going to turn things around, CD?
Partner, it's awfully close to being a must drive here, I think, for them, because I think a touchdown here in this opening drive is something they absolutely have to have. They only managed 3 points in the first half. They know that's not going to get it done. So without adding pressure to them, they already know the stakes. They need a touchdown here to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. that's into double coverage and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Christian Barmore
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Marcus Jones picks it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So now the Pats offense comes on, and they'll try for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Straight ahead is Hall.
Escapes the defender. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Open man is Uzama. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Here's a give to Hall.
And he'll go down at the 28.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Now here's a throw that's complete.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And Lazard's got it again.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall.
The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he works free. There he goes, right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard
line. Again, it's Stevenson.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd down and 6 now. Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And that should do it. He's got a first down And the Patriots can run it out from here. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Okay, right?
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Yellow, 22.
This will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Patriots,